Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to What's New Wednesday. Today's edition of What's New Wednesday, we're going to be featuring a brand new drugstore foundation. It's just hit the market in the last 2 weeks. And it's by Covergirl. It's the Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation with Vitamins Plus Sunscreen, Broad Spectrum SPF 20. I'll be honest, I've not had a lot of luck with a lot of Covergirl foundations. When it comes to drugstore, e.l.f., what is their Flawless Finish Foundation? That's a really good one. The L'Oreal Cushion, the L'Oreal True Match Lumi, those type of foundations, I've had a lot more luck with them than any Covergirl foundation before. But when I seen this one in Walgreens, I wanted to pick it up so I could feature it on today's video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a little bit about the product off the internet, and then I'm going to go into a demo of me applying the foundation. I do have it on right now. It is the foundation that I'm wearing, and I do say I do like it. I don't see anything wrong so far. So far, so good. I'm also going to do some check-ins throughout the day. Right now, it is 11:25 a.m. I've had that on for about an hour. But I'll do some check-ins throughout the day and let you guys know how it wore. And, then we'll do our final thoughts tonight on the foundation. So, I'm just going to jump right into reading you about the product. Alright, so from the L'Oreal website, it says, discover healthy looking skin bottled. New Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation is infused with vitamins E, B3, B5+, SPF 20 for correction, protection, and perfection all in one. This full coverage foundation makes skin glow with a healthy look from the inside out. And I agree, it does make your skin glow. It looks very, very natural finish, very satin. It's not full coverage. I did watch some reviews on this to get other people's opinions, and everyone that I watched said this was a very sheer foundation. So I was a little bit iffy and scared to put it on, but once I actually put it on my skin myself, it's not sheer at all. It's got a very good medium coverage on my skin. I think it did well, which you'll see in the demo in just a second. But as competition between makeup brands continues to increase, they are more frequently infusing unique ingredients into standard makeup products in order to make them stand out. And CoverGirl's Vitalist Healthy Elixir is one such example. On the surface, the product appears to be a relatively typical functioning as a foundation that covers blemishes and comes in a range of shades. It comes in 14 shades, by the way. It is the foundation's formulation that is somewhat distinct, as it contains vitamin B, B3, and B5 in order to treat the skin while covering its visible imperfections. So basically what this is saying is, if you have blemishes on your skin, when you apply this foundation, it not only covers it, but it has ingredients in it to help heal your blemishes. The Vitalist Healthy Elixir also contains SPF 20, making sure that wearer's skin is protected from the sun. So it does have a good SPF in it for, if you're going to be out all day in the sun, this is a good foundation to wear because it does have a good amount of sunscreen in it. CoverGirl's newest foundation ensures that the brand is able to stay a step ahead of its competitors by offering new and unique formulations in an industry where skin protection is being increasingly prominent. So the foundation has healing elements in it for your skin. So it's supposed to be really, really good for your skin. And it has these vitamins in it and the sunscreen, which is a very big plus for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump straight into the demo of me applying it. And then what we'll do is we'll do some check-ins throughout the day. And you can see how this foundation wears. And then at the end of this evening, I'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts on this foundation. For my initial thoughts, I will say that I do like the foundation. It smells really good. It has like a different scent. It kind of smells like makeup with a little bit of perfume in it or something. I don't know. It smells really good. Not strong. But, that could be bad for people with sensitive skin because whatever that scent is I'm smelling, it's obviously an ingredient in the foundation. So if you have sensitive skin, that could irritate your skin. So I don't know about that. But I like the way it went on. I like the way it feels. I like the way it looks. I love that it has 14 shades. That's a very good shade range for Drugstore. So all from pale all the way to my dark colored ladies, you guys should be able to find your shade in this foundation. Now, I got this at Walgreens, and it was $13 at Walgreens. Prices vary from whatever store you pick up your products at, but I paid 13 bucks for it at Walgreens. And overall, so far, I really like it. I think it looks really pretty on the skin. It's very glowy. It's very natural looking. It doesn't look like I have makeup on. I mean, obviously, you can tell that I have my highlight and all that other garb on. But as far as a foundation, the base of my skin, it didn't look like I took a paintbrush and painted foundation on before I went in with the rest of my makeup. It's very natural looking. So, I'm going to jump into the demo, and then I will talk to you guys here in just a couple hours, and we'll see what I think about the foundation at the end of the night. I'm in the shade Buff Beige. And, let's see. I think I'll do this side with a sponge and do this side with a brush to see which gives a better application, if there's any difference. Then we'll just go from there. So just using my finger with a little bit of the product on the back of my hand. Just going to sweep it onto my face. And I just wipe the rest off on my neck like always. Alright, so I'm going to be using my L'Oreal sponge, the new pink one. And I'm going to zoom you in a little bit so we can see how this goes on. Smells pretty good, actually. Alright, I'm just going to go right in with the brush on this side. Alright, so initial thoughts. I don't really see that much difference in the side I use with the sponge and the side that I use with the brush. It has a very natural finish. Claims to be full coverage, and I'm not seeing full coverage. Maybe medium. Definitely not full. So, I'm going to try to build it up a little bit just to see if I can get a little bit more coverage out of the product. Alright, so I'm just going to squirt just a little bit on the bottom of the sponge. And I'm just going to go in, just dab it a little bit on my face, just to see if this is a buildable foundation. See if I can get a little bit more coverage out of it. It's decent coverage. I mean, it's not light coverage. I watched some reviews where they were saying, the girls were saying it was definitely very sheer. It's definitely not sheer on my skin anyway. I mean, it did a decent job of covering. I mean, it's not full coverage, but it does a lot better than a lot of the foundations that I have, it covers better. So I think it builded a tad bit. Let's try with the brush. I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to squirt a little bit of product right onto the brush. And then I'm just going to dab, kind of spread that out, and then just kind of stipple it in. Blending. I like the way this foundation smells. Alright, so I'm going to zoom in and let you guys see the finish one more time. I think it did a decent job of covering. Okay, so there's the application. Hey guys, it is 2:55. I've been cleaning around the house, and so I thought I'd come do a check-in on the foundation. And I'm going to say something. I love this foundation. I think this might be my absolute favorite ever. My skin looks so, it looks like, you know, some foundations when you put them on, you can see the foundation. You know what I mean? Like, you can see it. This looks like my skin. It is like, I don't know what it is, but my skin looks super healthy, glowy. It looks younger. I've sent some pictures to people and they're like, wow, you're right. So check this out. Let me get up. Let me get up on my knee. Alright, so I'm giving you a super close up.
Mommy, can go see it warm now?
Hang on.
Is it warm now?
I absolutely love this. It is not breaking up around my nose. It's not right here. I have a really bad problem of picking. I get these hairs right here, and I constantly have tweezers pluck, you know, just picking, because I can feel them. Ooh, I see, I just grabbed one. Ugh. I can feel them coming out of the skin, so I'm constantly plucking like this. And when I do that, that foundation will break up right there. It's not breaking up. It's not making some foundations kind of make my face look oily. It's not making me look oily. The staying power so far, you know, it's still there. It's not settling into any lines. It's not in my smile lines. It just, I don't know, on camera it's not looking like it does in person. I mean, it looks alright in the camera, but I'm telling you, like, looking in the mirror, I look like 10 years younger when I put this foundation on. I flat am loving this foundation. So anyway, it's 3 o'clock. I'm going to go to a mother-daughter thing here in a couple hours with Destiny. So when I get back from that, I will check in again. That'll probably be my last check-in. That'll probably be about 7:30, something like that. And then, you know, I'll be taking my makeup off soon after. But I will give you another check-in. But so far, so great. Not so good. So far, so great. This is a major, major hit with me so far. I love it. So anyway, see you in a little bit. So my cell phone's dead right now, but it is 8:36. I don't know if y'all can even see that. It's 8:36 at night, and I want to do my final foundation check-in. After my last check-in, I cleaned a little bit on my house. I did some laundry, sweat, mop. I was sweating bullets, like I was hot flashing or just sweating in general. I don't know. But then I went to that thing with Destiny at 5 o'clock, and we're just now getting home. And in that thing, we did a rape self-defense class. So, you know, there was some movement and a little bit of sweating going on. What? What?
You're going to say it is.
Okay.
And it ain't going to be so
Ooh, don't put it on me. Go on.
Who on me?
Tell Destiny to in there in the dining room so you don't spill it. Yes. But anyway, so I just want to come back with my final thoughts right quick so I can get this video edited up in the morning. So the foundation still looks absolutely perfect. I love this foundation. It did not settle into any lines still. Now right here I was noticing in the drive-thru on the way home, my 11s, it kind of settled right there. but it didn't settle anywhere else, so I'm not going to count off for that because I got resting bitch face, so I'm always like this anyway. But anyway, I love the foundation. I think it worked amazingly. The coverage is still there. It lasted. There's no breaking down. There's nothing, absolutely nothing that I see that there's any issue with it. So for a CoverGirl foundation, it's really blew my socks off. And one thing I didn't mention in the intro, the packaging. It's in a glass bottle, and it's got this plastic lid. It's got a pump, a nice pump. So the packaging is, I like the packaging. I mean, it's good for drugstore. So anyway, that's going to end my check-ins for this video. Anyway, that's it for this video. Overall, I think this is a good foundation. I'm curious to see if you guys go try it out. Let me know if it works as good on you as it does on me, because I'm really highly surprised that it worked this well on me, especially after watching reviews of girls who are like, it's sheer coverage and it's you know, because I love it. I mean, I absolutely love this foundation. So that is it for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Therapeutic Thursday. Bye!